Welcome into the Extra Point, presented by American Jewelry, with two great locations in Mount Juliet and in Brentwood. American.jewelry is their website, but check out everything they have to offer by walking in the store. Talk to the Ballou family, great people, and 15% off everything if you mention A to Z Sports sent you. So, Zach, we were down in Atlanta for a couple days for SEC Media Days. On the drive back, we put in our ballots for the predictions of who's going to win the West, who's going to win the East, and who will be the SEC champion. The media predicted Alabama to beat Georgia and for Alabama to be the SEC champion. Do you think the SEC media as a whole got it right?
Partially. I do think it was pretty easy to pick Alabama and Georgia. Those are the clear-cut two best teams in the conference.
Right.
There was some loopy characters that picked Tennessee.
There was one loopy character that
there was
picked
also,
Tennessee.
And another loopy character that picked Kentucky.
That's true.
And two loopy characters to pick Mississippi State to win the West.
So 4 loopy characters in the entire SEC media.
They can't justify that. But I picked Alabama and I picked Georgia to meet in Atlanta by season's end. But I have more confidence that I think Georgia is going to go back-to-back SEC championship trophy winners.
Yeah, I disagree.
I really think so. And the reason why is I think that they're stable at the quarterback position, more stable, I would say, honestly, than Alabama. Alabama still has some question marks. Tua lit the thing on fire, right, in the national championship game, but Jalen Hurts is still there. They lost a ton of people. I know Georgia did too.
Yeah.
But I think Georgia has gained that experience where they're going to take it, and Georgia's got an easier road, I feel, than Alabama. That's going to be a great game when it comes. I think the media got it right, but I would have just picked Georgia.
Yeah, see, I picked Alabama to beat Georgia in the SEC championship game, and I think that is correct because as we were rolling through the preseason all-SEC teams and we're trying to pick, select 4 running backs, 4 wide receivers, all these offense, that made me realize going through that process, Georgia lost a lot of guys.
They did.
They lost a lot of guys.
But so did Alabama on defense.
But Georgia doesn't have the depth overall in the past 5 years of recruiting that Alabama has. Alabama's been doing this. They've been getting 9 guys, 10 guys drafted each year and then replenishing that talent. Georgia, under Kirby Smart, hasn't been recruiting at this high of a level for as long as Alabama. That's why I have more faith that Alabama will be able to replenish the talent in Georgia as of right now.
Not for as long, but who had the number 1 recruiting class?
Georgia did.
Georgia did. And Kirby Smart is going to take that same philosophy as freshmen's got to play. They have to play. That is the system. They'll work the system. They've got talented players, and that's why I think Georgia just has a slight edge. Georgia's really, really good. We know all the players that Alabama lost on defense. That secondary is not the same. That linebacking core is not the same, and that defensive line is not the same. That's why I give the slight edge to Georgia.
I give it to Nick Saban. So you're going Kirby Smart over Nick Saban, and I can't get on board with that. And that's today's Extra Point, presented by American Jewelry here on A to Z Sports Nashville.com.